John boy, you really time these things. You know that? Give me some toe power. Toe power. Oh, she's really giving it to me tonight. She's giving me some toe power. Gonna get a close up? All right. Ooh, pink toes. Yeah. How you liking them? So much that you might have to turn this camera off pretty soon unless you want to. I don't know. All right, stop. You know what they look like? Remember G.I. Joe's feet? Remember G.I. Joe had those feet, like with his big stretched out duck feet? John's doing that to my toes, by the way. All right, stop. I can't concentrate on talking. I don't care. I want some toes. Yeah, right. You're insane. Toe man. Tow truck driver. Yeah, sure. That doesn't even make sense. That's all right. He'll figure it out. I will not. What are you talking about? Boy, busy day today. Huh? October 10th. It is exactly midnight. That's why I said John really times it. It is October 11th now. So, I didn't even make. Today was October 10th, as it was a number 9 day. And number 9, everything. The year, the date, everything was up a number. John got his Chinese food today, and in honor of the Chinese food, he spilled the beans with a giant memoir about life with May Pang. Yeah, I mean, our life was nothing very interesting, so don't get the wrong idea out there. I just did a detailed memoir about the whole thing. Right, and it was very kind before, if anyone thinks, we love and honor May as a soul who's done her very best in this life. That's the truth. And it comes across in the memoir, and the memoir is fantastic. And it's getting a lot of hits on the blog. And just now, so John, you did a great job with that today. Yeah, well, we got a new dictaphone, and I'm going crazy with that thing. Yeah, the GPT dictaphone is really good. You know, it's great. It's a great function. Just using the GPT for that, right? So John could talk a mile a minute, and it does a really good job. And then I just have to edit a little bit for the transcript, but it's excellent. And John is such a good writer and such an articulate person that his words just he is Shakespeare. So, am I right, my love? What light from yonder window break? What light? It's gonna go off in how many seconds? 18. There it goes. So, well, it broke. The light broke. Get it? And now it's back on. Yeah, back on. 4 seconds on and 18 seconds off. I forget it. We're not doing that now. Now listen. You were telling me what a great guy I am. I told you did a great job. Yeah. Thank you for letting me tell that story today, and to do it in such a way that made me feel valid validated with you, as well as with May. Yes, I thank you. It was really well done, and it explains a lot, and really it should ease her mind. That's the hope. But some people like to write history the way they like to write it. So however it turns out, I said what I needed to say, and God bless everyone. God bless everyone. And then, just so that was this afternoon, and we worked really hard on that. And then we just completed the Shanti Veda interview, wherein she summarizes the piece and then forms interviews for us, interview questions about that time in John's history and in my history, because I was 12 years old when John was in California with May. So, And at that time, my father was just beginning to go to work for Yoko and John at the Dakota. So all of these things were all tied in, and they're all in the interview, which will be posted tomorrow if we're lucky. I think she'll do a good job editing it. Yeah, Shanti Veda's working on editing it right now, so if she does a good edit of it, I won't have to do any of the editing work, and we could just throw it right up on the blog, and it'll be great. So much work today, yeah. But in the middle of celebrating John's birthday and having a gas baby, a gas with you, yeah, sure. I love it. I love this. I love this time with you. It's beautiful and special and treasured and great, wonderful. And I love watching Curb Your Enthusiasm. And the John Candy documentary, which John Candy has been coming in to talk. So he's coming in this week. Let's get John Candy's card up. Yeah, tomorrow morning is fine. We have his card. John Candy's card jumped. We have to talk to John Candy, especially because we ate so much candy the last couple of days for your birthday. These delicious peanut butter ghosts from Chalk Zero. They're so good. They're way too good. That's why I keep them. I hide them so well that I can't find them. And then we find them like months later. But they're, whatever. They're delicious though. Oh, John. Oh, I love, my one and only love. My love. All right, easy does it. You know how much you mean to me. Do you want to know? All right. Writing these memos with me and doing all that kind of stuff. It is nice. Oh, and we got like 10 new followers on YouTube this week, which for us is a lot. Isn't it? Mm-hmm. Where's my toe? There it is. G.I. toe. G.I. toe. Groovy intellect. Yeah, that's me. G.I. Jane of Groovy Intellect. John wrote a poem about me, G.I. Jane. You can find it on the blog. Go look for it. Go look for it out there. We know you're looking for it. La 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 la. Kittens were going nuts today. They were like really rambunctious. What are you doing, John? I'm looking at the jewelry and stuff. Where's my copper hearts? Oh, there they are. You know how you clean copper? Get it really gorgeous like this? Ketchup. I found that out online. You just rub them with ketchup, and then rinse them with water, of course, but gets every bit of tarnish off copper. Works better than anything else. Ketchup. If you learned nothing else today, you learned that from me. And if you learned nothing else from me, you learned about Mei Pang. Well, a little bit. Yeah, she's like, whatever happened, she chose that in her blueprint to come down and be put in that position, sort of. Not exactly, but it's kind of it's weird how you make your blueprint on the other side, and then you come and you have these bizarre adventures, and like everyone's like they have their soul groups. And so who is her core soul group? Her core soul group is her her family, Tony Visconti and her children. Yes. And that's where the problem came in, is that she could not recognize that in a way that she should have, because she was blinded by the John Lennon mythology and the fact that you kicked her to the curb, right? You say that with Hi Bowie, yeah. He feels guilt about that, Yeah, I know. That doesn't take anything away from your mission. No. I love John for feeling guilt about that. Oh, Johnny, you hear that? I do. She loves you. Yep, I do, John. Yeah. See, and I always told him that too. And when in the beginning, and I heard you talking into the interviewer tonight, right? And he acted very guilty about me during the beginning with the reconnection, and I told him, John, don't act like that. Don't be so guilty. She's gonna think it's a lot worse than it is. She's gonna think it's a lot worse than it is, and your guilt is gonna mess you up, right? Yeah, because the guilt that I was feeling was really, well, I thought you wouldn't like me anymore when you found out what I did with May. Yeah, I know. You always thought you weren't gonna like him anymore because there were times in the past where you would get real upset with him and then block him out again. It's not your fault, Lena. You were going through too much. He's a handful. Oh, listen here now. Well, yeah, he's right. I was a handful. All right. I don't want to. This is all too sad now. I don't want to get into this right now. All right. She's right, Johnny. Well, you're the one who came. Oh, I'm sorry. How you doing, Dave? All right. How's David Joe? Very good. He's right here. Hey, David Joe. Yeah. Feeling hot, hot, hot in there. Things are getting hot in there. How much candy are you gonna eat, kid? Oh, it just because it's sugar free. Hey, take it easy with that. No, I know. No, I'm just kidding. You hardly ate any. What are you talking about? You have bags of it all stashed all over the fucking place. You can't find it. I can find it, but I can't reach it. Well, same difference. Yeah. So, but that's fine. Yeah. Stop, Lena. You're fine. All right, David Joe, I miss you. What do you miss me for? I'm right here. David Johansen, folks. Yeah. I'm ready for a visit. I would love to do some music with you tomorrow, but John's giving me the cutoff sign. All right, I guess you guys got to go. John, what's up? I hate it because then I feel